How you doing, Jersey? Welcome to Ledger Live. Today we're talking about a time-honored Jersey ritual, the Perp Walk.
These justified charges?
We're just trying to get out of the rain, fellas. Thanks.
Yes, last week's arrest of 44 political and religious figures provided one of the most amazing sights in our state's long history of political corruption when suspects were brought here to federal court in Newark literally by the busload. You know, I'm fascinated by the different styles suspects use. You know, not only in perp walks, but anytime a suspect or anyone has to head to court and run the media gauntlet. Now, for all you public officials out there, watch and learn, because this investigation is expected to expand. So there may be more of you out there having to do a perp walk. And maybe today's Ledger Live can serve as a sort of tutorial for you. You can watch and compare the different styles and see which one works for you. First up, let's go back about a year to look at the absolute master of our first technique, which I'm calling the head held high approach, as demonstrated by former Newark Mayor Sharp James.
Feeling confident, Mayor?
No comment on that. Good morning. God bless you.
Wow, absolutely unflappable. Now, if you don't have the stature of Sharp James, you might want to try technique number 2. This is using a blocker. Now, last week we saw people use their lawyers to keep the media at bay. Some lawyers use their briefcases. And if you don't have any lawyer handy, try family members. The parents of a kid that named Adolf Hitler used this approach a few months ago when they were headed into family court.
Look, why don't you get out of their faces, okay? Get out. Get out.
Technique number 3. If you don't have a lawyer or Aunt Martha is busy, you can always use this one, the most popular technique, using an article of clothing to hide your face. We saw it done well last week. Now, this woman appears to be using a scarf or some article of clothing, and this really works well for her because we are still not quite sure of her identity. Now, if you're going to use clothes to cover your face, you got to be careful what you're going to choose. You might not want to choose a broad-rimmed hat and a trench coat. Assemblyman Van Pelt learned that lesson last week. Now, after watching that a few times, I'm not really sure if Van Pelt was trying to hide his face. I think he was actually doing a tribute to Michael Jackson, reenacting the Smooth Criminal video.
You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
Now, the music star analogy was not lost on suspect Joseph Cardwell from Jersey City, who chose our 4th technique, which is sit back and bask in your 15 minutes in the spotlight.
Like a rock star, right?
Hey, hey Joe, how's it going?
Hey, like a rock star, right?
There's enough. Come on.
Yeah, a rock star, that's it. And Joe, if you're looking for a song to cover for your first album, we'll leave you with this one, as sung by Jersey City Mayor Jeremiah Healy. Take it easy, Jersey.
Can I sing in this key? Let's sing. That's Johnny. I hear that train a-coming. Oh, yeah. It's rolling around the bend. And I ain't seen a good time since I don't know where I'm stuck in Bradley Beach Prison. And time keeps dragging on. When I hear that whistle blowing, I'm down to San Antonio.